After that, I flew straight back here.
So the Order of St. Michael funded the whole Phoenix operation?
And Anna Maria ran it.
What happened to the gold?
Maynard didn't know.
You think Anna Maria does?
Did. Remember, she wanted you to help her find a missing treasure.
Treasure? Exactly. But what kind? What, the elixir of life? Some kind of wonder cure for every illness?
Or a weapon.
No. No, Maynard was crazy. You can't believe him.
Why should he lie?
Anna Maria wouldn't have got mixed up in...
Maynard was vaporized. That powder, the gold, it's a fuel, Georges. Fuel for a weapon. Believe me.
Well now, I've made a lovely pot of tea.
We need to go back and check out the monastery.
Oh, what's happened? Let me come with you.
Sorry, Mark. You better leave this to us.
I can handle myself.
It could be dangerous. We need you here, in case something goes wrong.
I always miss the fun.
We're not in this for the fun, Mark. Come on, Nico. Let's go. The square's lifeless. Perfect conditions for sneaking in. Hello, Archie. How you doing?
Who's that, then?
Well, it's me, George Stobbart, from the apartment block.
My dear boy, what a pleasure to see you again. Giles, isn't it? I never forget a face.
Just names, huh? So, what brings you down this way?
Well, in my line of work, you've got to keep moving.
Work?
I'm writing a book, you see.
Oh, what's it called?
Tipples round the globe.
Kid's story, huh? Little cat, maybe, on a boat with some animal chums.
Dear me, no. Encyclopedia of booze, country by country.
You haven't got very far, then.
Can't see straight enough to write.
Wonder why that is.
Damned if I know.
So how did Brother Mark deal with the bird droppings?
Ha! That was damn funny, Godfrey. Haven't laughed so much in years.
So, was he angry?
Not until you left. Then he went into a right old paddy, attacked me with his broom.
Really?
I spent the whole day picking the bristles out of my...
Ah, well, all in a good cause. You like wine, don't you?
I've been known to have the odd drop.
What do you make of this? It's a vintage red from inside the Vatican.
What kind of bottle do you call that?
It's travel-sized.
Well, it wasn't worth the trip, if you ask me.
You sure do have a thing for my friend there.
She's a fine woman. Curvy. Voluptuous. Lovely soft edges.
Huh? Cheers, Archie.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, just admiring your bottle of meths?
That's got to last me till sunrise, you know.
You sure live the high life, Archie. Hey, a half-full bottle of Krug champagne. Vatican. Party City. Hey, Archie, can you spare a minute?
That's all I can spare, old boy.
What's with the meths?
What comes after Macon?
It does.
The alphabet of booze. Macon, mess, bouton.
Oh, I see. You're not drinking it, you're just tasting.
Somebody's got to.
But how come he's still alive?
That's a moot point, Geoffrey, old fella.
Look what I just found.
A vintage bottle of Krug. The best champagne in the world. I'd give my right arm for that. Reminds me of the old days. Christmas tree lights, far Thames twinkling, plateful of shepherd's pie, the great and the good. Where are they now, eh? Where are they now?
How would you like to do a trade for your meths?
Well, it depends on what you've got to trade.
How about the bottle of Krug for your meths?
You've got yourself a deal, Mr. Stubbles. Hand it over and let the good times roll. Hey, enjoy the meths, rather on the sweet side for my taste, as it happens.
Cheers, Archie. The meths are mine. I can feel the arsonist in me coming back to the surface. Oh, the smell of the meths makes my eyes sting. Well, here goes. The guards will be coming any moment. Time to hide.
Emergency! Emergency! The bin is burning! The bin is burning!
Let's face it, it's night, no one's around, and it's the papal service tomorrow. I'm not getting in that way. Now that the guards have their hands full, I can get inside unnoticed. So, a secret room containing a secret machine.
What are you talking about? This is our backup machine for special orders. Now, how did you get in here? And do I have to call the Swiss Guard before you'll leave?
I think the sister and I need to have ourselves a little chat.
What are you planning to do?
Let's just say we need to get sisterly. You check around in here. It won't take long.
Good luck. Oh, you too, sister. You're gonna need it. A batch of wafers cooling down on the conveyor. They smell good. Well, no one's watching. I'll have one. Pretty good. I'm sure another wouldn't do any harm. Now, what do these buttons do? This wafer-making business is trickier than it looks. Something in the darkness. No, it can't be. At the base of the mixing vats, traces of gold dust. It's monatomic gold. But what's this stuff doing near a wafer-making machine? These look like the mixing vats and dough mixers. It isn't for dough, so what is it for? The equipment to measure the different parts of the mixture looks incredibly accurate. The gold has to be added here so as not to contaminate the larger batches. But why make only small amounts of wafers with monatomic gold in them? Huh? I can hear Nico returning with Sister Angelica.
I think she'll cooperate now. Won't you, sister?
So, this wafer machine, what's it for?
Special orders. I think for Il Papa himself.
And what makes them special?
The holy powder, of course. As a matter of fact, we've just finished a run tonight.
Don't you think it's a bit strange having a special powder to make a special batch of wafers?
I just do what I'm told.
What's happened, Georges?
I found traces of monatomic gold in this machine.
But why would the church be putting gold into communion wafers?
One thing's for sure, it's not to protect their teeth. Why is this machine used only for special orders? Why doesn't every wafer have the holy powder?
If every wafer had it, it wouldn't be special, would it?
Careful, sister.
Where's the rest of this holy powder?
I have no idea. A batch came in and left almost immediately. It's being used for something else, I suppose.
Someone's coming.
But no one uses the factory at night.
Quickly, shut the doors. It's Cardinal Gianelli. I don't think he's catching up on his paperwork.
That's very odd. He never uses the factory entrance.
I think we need to follow him.
What should I do?
Stay here and pray for forgiveness.
Look, Nico, there he is.
Considering he's the boss, he looks pretty shifty.
He must be headed for the offices. I'll go across the garden. You wait under those trees. Once I'm safely across, you join me.
Sure thing, Georges.
Hey! What are you doing there? Guards!
What took you so long, Georges?
What the?
You know me, I'm not one to hang around.
That's what I've always liked about you, Nico, a fast mover. Devlin's office door is slightly open. I can hear movement inside. There's someone in there. Shh. Hey, Nico, take a look. Those are Devlin's files.
What's he up to?
Correct me if I'm wrong here, Cardinal, but isn't that somebody else's safe? Or do you just not give a damn any longer?
You! Haven't you done enough damage?
Oh, we've only just started.
And we don't have much time. Where's the weapon?
You ask me?
Oh, don't pretend you don't know.
Yes, Your Eminence, don't pretend.
Good timing, guys.
So it is true, Monsignor Devlin. You and the Americans were working together all along.
Once again, Your Eminence, you fail to understand what is happening in front of your own eyes.
We were working with Americans, but not this one. We must all be prepared to die for our faith.
May the Lord forgive me.
Gianelli was weak. He refused to let us build the weapon. But the weapon is our destiny! God granted it to the Order hundreds of years ago to smite the infidel when the time was right.
And the time is right now, but Ginelli wouldn't listen.
He was going to stop us. Fortunately, we found you in time.
We couldn't have done it without you, Mr. Stobbart. You translated the manuscripts, found the cherub, and even stopped the cardinal for us tonight. Remarkable.
Oh, anytime. So, what happens now?
We change the course of the world.
And if we hadn't turned up when we did, he might have been able to stop us.
But why?
He betrayed the Order 2 years ago by forbidding us to use the Ark. Only Father Gregor and I have the strength to fulfill the Order's destiny, to smite the infidel and prove the righteousness of the one faith.
You mean kill everyone who hasn't taken on religion?
It is our calling.
So what happens now?
We can use her, but we don't need him.
You're right. Take her downstairs.
Well, what happens to me?
You're going to a much better place.
Wake up, George, wake up!
Oh, where's my wheelbarrow?